afternoon, folks. Welcome back to the series. My name's Louis, also known as Lurg. This right here is non-league to Premier League. Right, if you've been following this series, you'll know that we came back a little bit earlier last time and we was in the form of our lives. Well, well. Let me show you this. What was the form of our lives turned into a little bit of, well, a shit show, really. There's no other way to put it. So you was last with us for the file game. We then drew 0-0 with Crewe at home. We lost 3-0 away to Burton, which was, I mean, Burton are a strong promotion contender, but that was really disappointing. We didn't turn up. We then beat Carlisle in the second round of the Carabao Cup, which was nice. We lost 3-1 to Peterborough at home. We then lost away at Wickham in the Leasing.com trophy. We then got battered by Tranmere, battered by Scunthorpe. Managed to turn it around against Plymouth at home before getting absolutely annihilated here by Doncaster at home. Didn't help with Ryan Bevitt being sent off either. It's just one of those. Since I've dropped back from attacking into just a positive mentality, it really doesn't seem to be doing too well. So what we're doing today is we're going to take on Leicester in the Carabao Cup third round. We are at home, so there should be a good crowd for us and hopefully boost the club a little bit financially. But what we're going to do today is we're going to go attacking. This is going to go one or two ways, and we'll either pick up a very surprise result or we're going to be absolutely annihilated. Also depends on what kind of a squad obviously Leicester puts out. I hope you're all well. Thanks for sticking with us this far. We're gonna get straight into the game today. So we are lining up in our regular 4-2-3-1 formation, which done wonders for us last season. Really started the season well as well, which is something that I was extremely happy about. So we're going with OK in goal, Anderson, Pruty, Clark and Hutton at the back, with Osborne, Maxwell, Longstaff, Rosa and Stanley in midfield, and the man Charlie Ball up front. There are some known names in the Leicester squad, but not all of them are first team regulars, I would say. Obviously, you got Kasper Schmeichel there, who we know, Sissoko, we've got Old Brighton. Philip up front isn't unknown to us. He's only 17 as well. He is going to get scouted. Obviously, he might not have a good game against us. On the bench, they haven't got much, so this is looking like a game that we could really win here. So we are passionately going to say we're the underground, we're the underdogs. Let's go out there and give these fans something to cheer about. Right. Oh, I hate these. Can you just shut up? Go away. No. There we go. Right, so I'm just going to pause it and make sure that we're on everything that we should be on. Replay events, we've got everything there. We do. Right then, we're going to hope that we can get into these today. Stanley loses the ball though, which is not good. Coming up to the 10-minute mark and nothing really happening so far. Leicester do get a throw out on this left-hand side. All Brighton. Borgia hits it in, and that was a great shot by Philip. Head just wide, and Onk was there. Still not really doing anything. Leicester are dominating possession. They're getting more and more into this game as we're seemingly just backing off for some reason. We are coming forward. Just shouted to the boys. They're now a little bit more inspired. No highlights going on. This is the most enthralling game of football we've ever watched on the channel. Schmeichel takes the goal kick. Only as far as Hutton does it get. Hutton plays it to Clark, who launches it forwards. Really poor ball. We're on short of passing and it's just horrible. Hutton's all kinds of out of position, and Hall now on the left-hand side whips the ball in. Back post, Sissoko's there, and that's a nicely worked goal on the counter from Leicester. But this long ball business is killing me, man. Like if I pause this now and come into the tactics, we are on short passing. Oh no, we're not. Oh my god. Okay, well that's helpful, isn't it? We're going to skip this goal. It was a very, very nicely worked goal from Leicester. We are going to demand a little bit more here. They're pressured by that. And again, there's not really a lot going on. I mean, we've had opportunities, Lev had opportunities, but nothing that we've really seen. There's been two highlights. And that, you got to say, is appalling. I expect a much better showing in the second half. And hopefully we'll get some nice highlights on the go for you boys and girls. Ball spread out wide to Stanley. Stanley cuts inside. That's a lovely bit of play. Goes for it himself and he scores. What a tremendous solo effort there. Connor Stanley turns up. That was sensational from the kickoff. We said we wanted a better second half. Played back to pretty out wide. Stanley's just there. Cuts inside his man. Runs forward. No problem at all. Drills it across the face of goal and Kasper Schmeichel's in no man's land. And that was sensational. And then the game has really come to life. We had two highlights in the first half, and we've already had two highlights in the first minute of the second half here. Need to clear that ball away. Longstaff picks it up. And again now, time ticking away. Albrighton with the free kick. Whips it in. Sissoko's there again. All kinds of trouble is this man causing us. And Hutton is not having the game of his life. It has to be said. In fact, he's getting worse. Albrighton with the corner. We're going to have to change that. We'll give it 65 minutes. See if he can get himself back into it. Just wide on the header there. Not good for us. It's not looking like he's going to improve. He's not improving. So what we're going to need to do is move Clark out onto the right hand side. We're going to take Hutton off for Feeney. And is anybody really tired? Not overly. Joe Anderson's not playing brilliantly either, and he's on a yellow card, so we will bring Zamora on. We're going to make two defensive changes and see how we get on there, folks. Justin with the throw. I mean, Leicester are very much on top since we scored this goal. Two men on him, couldn't get there. Justin, can we actually close the ball? Keep pushing, press, and that was very close. Right, I want to drop a little bit of praise on him. See how to deal with that. Doing absolutely nothing. Throw in here from Osborne now on the right hand side, left hand side. Osborne, is he going to whip it in? It does whip it in. It's cleared to Connor. Cleared back out. Albrighton's under no pressure. Gray now is in miles of space. Nobody challenging. Unk gets the first save. Gets the double save. Come on, clear the ball. What an absolute belter from the keeper there. Obviously, we don't want this one to go to penalties, and we don't really want to be conceding. It's not gone the way that we would have liked, folks. But I mean, we haven't put up a bad display. But Leicester in this second half, since we kind of told our boys that we wanted more. Obviously, we got the goal straight after half time, but rather than pushing on ourselves, just kind of sat back, which is stupid. Charlie Ball does knock it down though. Longstaff now, he's got ball. Oh, absolutely wasted opportunity. Osborne though, oh, Jamie Osborne tries to put the pressure on. Pruti knocks it forward. He's going to find Stanley in acres of space. He's got ball in the middle. If he passes, goes alone. And Connor Stanley, that's now 2 goals in the game. And that, Leicester are going to have to be upset with that there. I mean, Pruti just volleys acres of space. And the centre-back here puts no pressure on Stanley. And poor Kasper Schmeichel has to try and come out. But no chance, really. And it's game on again, folks. Can we get this just before the end? If we could nick a winner here, this would be a fantastic result. I mean, realistically, with how we're playing in the league, we don't necessarily want to be going far in this competition. But that being said as well, you know, from a money point of view, it's very good for the clubs. We are going to watch the penalties here. Charlie's ball's on the first penalty. And sends Kasper Schmeichel the wrong way, nice and low into the right-hand corner. Sissoko now is up against the big man in goal. He made a fantastic double save to keep us in it earlier. And he saves again. This man has been on fire in this game. If Rosa can put this away, I would make us huge favourites for this then. Come on, lad. And he goes straight down the middle at the meat and Schmeichel reads it. That's a poor penalty under the circumstances. And that really puts us in trouble. Hall steps up. And he blasts it wide. That was a bit of a let off for us. Now Longstaff, he's got a little bit of stick in the media. Can he shut him up with a well taken penalty? He can't again down the middle. And what are we playing at? We need practice. Mark Albrighton, you would expect to score. Good finish on the ball. But the big man in goal tries to go the right way. And that puts us all under kinds of pressure again now. Terrible. Zamora, our left back, is taking the next penalty. Doesn't fill me with confidence. And he misses. Of course he does. And Gray now steps up for Leicester. Can the big man pull something out of the bag? We need him to. Doesn't, unfortunately. And that puts us under a lot of pressure. We must score this penalty. It's Lukey Maxwell to step up. There's a lot of pressure on young shoulders. And honestly, we should have had this in the bag from the off when we got the first save. Three on the bounce. Very, very poor penalties. And Maxwell now goes straight down the middle again. And that is very, very disappointing. I was going to say something else there. I can't really fault any of their effort considering that we are against Premier League opposition. But terrible. So as you can see, our form has not been brilliant. We really need to turn it around. I mean, it was looking like we could possibly push into the promotion kind of race this season, that we go for the playoffs. Looks like we may well kind of be mid-table again, but with how we're playing at the minute, wouldn't necessarily put us off being back in a relegation battle. I mean, we are some points ahead at the moment, but it's only 7 points, and we're kind of leaking a lot of goals, so we're going to have to do something about it. I don't know what to do to stop the rot, to be honest with you, and we haven't got the money to invest really to bring other players in, especially at the minute. We're going to leave it there. We're going to have to see how we get on. I will come back. We won't be back now until, where are we? I'll probably play do we play all of October? I will play all of October, so I'll come back for, we won't go into the FA Cup or the Leasing Cup. We'll come back for the away game at Crawley, so we'll come back on the 13th of November. Thank you very much for sticking with us. Obviously, I know it's not nice to see us losing on the live comms all the time, but I promise you we're going to turn it round. We're going to get some results, and when we do, it's going to be worth it. If anything comes up in the meantime, obviously I'll come back earlier, but until then, that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do smash the like button. If you're new around here, please don't forget to subscribe. I'm uploading every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. You take care of yourself, guys.